Hi there, welcome to Bedroom Studio Corner. I'm Tatenda Henani. XD is going to review my song called My Body that he produced. I hope you do enjoy this video. If you're not subscribed to the Bedroom Studio Corner channel, please do so. And also subscribe to my channel, which is going to be in the link below. It's called Fab You. Let's get into the video.
Okay guys, so this is the track and I'm gonna play it from the intro and into the first chorus. That's the first chorus of the track. I'm not going to play all of it because the song is not out yet. So be sure to check it out when it comes out. It is a great song, as you can hear. So I just thought I would show you guys how I produced this and how I kind of structured it, so you guys get to understand the style. Now, let me know down in the comments if you would ever want to produce this type of style, and if you want to see future tutorials on this style as well on this channel. So I need to know from you guys if you would love to see that. So now what I did with this track is that to get that authentic Afro style, you know, I first sampled this piece here. That's what I actually sampled. I just took that little piece just to guide me through making the whole track and keeping the sound original, because I could have remade this, but then I thought, you know, it's not going to really inspire me to create and, you know, stay in the direction of the style. So that's when I just sampled that little piece of percussion just to keep me exactly where I need to be and guide me to where I need to go. So I'll just play this percussion. Then I just added that little hit. Just a little hat to accompany that. And then I have these keys over here. Let me just... So that's my main chords through the whole track. So everything else I applied to this track was just following these simple chords over here. Then these are just stabs that I just added there. It kind of has those nice stabs that reggae has, and they kind of try and fuse a little bit of reggae into some of the style, especially in Nigeria and Ghana. They always have this type of style where they're kind of trying to do the whole reggae dancehall thing, you know, infused with a little bit of pop into it. So that's why it's kind of Afro pop. But that's what I hear when I listen to the music, and it helps me, you know, stay in style, you know, and not lose myself and start making something else that's like very different. So that's the kicks over here. Just extend that. As you can see over here, it's very simple. It's just that one kick and then the two over here, and the kick is being accompanied by this clap, and this shaker is in the Purity standard kit. Okay, so now there's a crash over there, and I have these keys over here. These keys over here. So it's like these two chords, these two stabs are kind of like filling in, like kind of a back and forth, you know, kind of when one plays, the other one stops, and then the other plays next. So they're giving each other a chance, like whatever goes. So it's kind of a switch, a back and forth. Then I have that little guitar over here that's going dang dang. That's from Nexus. That's the dance guitar in the classical preset section. Just go to the bass quick. That's an 808. That's actually an 808 bass. So I picked an 808 because I felt like an 808 was going to give it some really nice low end that was going to really boost the track and make it really powerful, especially for the clubs. And 808s is very popular nowadays, so I wanted something that was gonna make the track shine and make it, you know, be relevant and modern at the same time. I could have used kind of guitar bass, but I felt like it wasn't gonna do justice. I felt like it wasn't gonna do justice to the track as well, so that's why I chose the 808 bass. So let me just play this part with the 808 bass. So as you can see, this track is very, very simple. I mean, Afro beats are very, very simple. Afro pop, the Afro pop style is very, very basic. You just have to understand the key that the tracks are made in and just follow the style and not go astray and start, you know, adding on other elements that are not gonna be in the style of Afro beats. So if you wanna know how I did this kind of this roll over here, I'll just play it. I actually used the Purity standard kit because it's got like a nice keyboard sound, and that's mostly the sounds that they use when they make the tracks with the drums. It's usually keyboard style. It's not really electrical sounds or trap sounds most of the time, but it's just kind of standard keyboard kits. So that's why I use this kit that I found in Purity, and it's not the best quality of a keyboard kit, but it sounds okay. Let me know down in the comments what VST you know that's got like drum set that sounds the best for you, because I've also been using Contact, but Contact sometimes is very heavy and I just want to do a simple thing. I don't want my project to be so busy and, you know, just to take ages to load, but that's why I used Purity. Now I'm gonna go to the vocals and I'm just gonna walk you guys through, and I'm gonna show you how I kind of did the vocals as well. I'll just loop this place here again and I'll just solo the vocals.
My heart, yeah. My body, yeah. My mind, yeah. It all belongs to you.
Let me go to the mixer. So my vocals are right here on channel 10. So if you look at, I'll just pull this in. If you look at the mixer, the effects I have a de-esser first because her voice is really rich in S's. You know, it's a female voice, so sometimes they have really harsh highs, and the S's are really powerful because it's a female voice. It's not like a bassy voice that's, you know, more low tone like mine is. So her voice was very rich, so I wanted to control the S's first to level out that before I do anything else. So that's why I have a de-esser right here first, and then what I added second was a CLA 3A. I love these compressors, they are my favorites. So I added that just to control the voice and kind of level it out so that it sounds pretty good, and it also has a nice texture to it. And I actually left the analog on 60 Hertz on just to kind of give it, you know, that nice analog feel. Then I also added some vitamin here with a bit of vocal presence just to give it a nice, you know, feel, you know, a kind of female tone to it, because you can see here it's cutting out some low mids and some mids as well, and boosting the high mid and a little bit of the highs as well. So it kind of enhances it and makes it a bit rich and stand out as a female vocal, because we're not trying to emphasize on the lows in her voice, but more of the mid-range and the highs as well that we kind of cut out with the de-esser. So we're kind of enhancing that again. And again, here on the parametric EQ2, I added a little more of some mid-range just to, you know, let it shine and let it pop there. So this other Fab Filter Pro Q is just a filter I added on because at some points of the track there's gonna be some filtering where she's gonna have like that over the phone type of effect sound on her voice. So that's basically what I'm doing to the vocals. So let me play them back so you can hear without all this processing and with it. So this is without.
My heart, yeah. My body, yeah. My mind, yeah. It all belongs to you. My heart, yeah.
And now this is with.
My heart, yeah. My body, yeah. My mind, yeah. It all belongs to you. My heart, yeah.
So you can see the difference that a voice is not greatly enhanced, but I try to keep it as natural as it can be, but make it more powerful and more solid and make it really cut through the music, because there's going to be a lot of things playing, and I wanted it to shine and, you know, show that she really gave us a good performance, and she really gave it all her best in the track. So on the master channel here, what I have a one knob, a fader, and I just put it on level 3. And after that, just to give a bit of a boost to the track, I wanted to make it as less dynamic as I can. I didn't want to squash this track because it's kind of an open track. There's not so much happening in the mix. It's not so many things playing at the same time. So that's why I just put a one knob there, just to kind of make it a bit fatter. I love these one knobs. They just make things a lot easier. Then I did a lot of parametric EQs here, kind of cutting out a lot of the mid-range because her voice was now fighting with some of the instruments there, like the guitars and the stabs of the piano. So I kind of had to control those frequencies. When those pianos were stabbing, they were kind of really powerful in certain frequencies. So that's why I cut them out over here with the EQ. And then after that, I just added a SSL compressor, and what this compressor was doing was just kind of controlling the whole overall sound, kind of molding it and turning it into one thick sound. And then after that, I just added LL Ultra Stereo limiter. So the L3 just kind of put me where I needed to be in terms of loudness and the sound, to make sure that it's as loud as I can make it, but still, you know, very clear and, you know, very powerful at the same time. So that's basically what I did to this track. And then I just added a U-Lean loudness meter just to make sure that my levels are where they need to be. So that's what I did to this track. Basically, it's a very simple track. I didn't do so much to it. The mixing wasn't so difficult because the track is very simple, and that's what's nice about some of these styles. They're very simple, they're not complicated. It's just up to you and your creativity and what you want to do with it. So I hope you find this video very helpful and very interesting. Let me know down in the comments if you love Afro Beats and if you love Afro Pop and you would want to produce it and learn how to produce it, so I can start making more tutorials on this style if you want to learn it. You know, I want to thank Tatenda for letting us do this and showcase the track before it's out. It's gonna come out soon. I'm gonna share it with you guys as well, so you can get to listen to the final product when it is out, and you guys can check it out and tell me what you think about the song yourselves. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button. I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. I am X.
I'm Tatenda Henani, and I'm out.
Peace.